The last three lectures are fairly critical, and I want to summarize them once again. We basically learned how to build a website in the last three lectures. I want to summarize the few important steps we took in order to do so. The first thing is to get a project, and so you have to have a project that you are doing. What is the project? The project could be for yourself, or it could be for a friend, or it could be for a business client. The important thing is to understand what the project is about. So when you identify the project, you have to understand the different goal that people have when they build websites. So what is the goal for your project is the first important thing to do. Once you have done all that, then the next important step for you to do is to design and create the content. Either you yourself will have to create the content, or your client is going to give you the content in case there is a client, but you still have to design it. Designing involves identifying the different pages, posts that need to be there in the website. So identifying all those pages and all those posts that will make up the whole website is the design phase. The third step is to write or create the content and write the content and organize it. Organizing here means that we go ahead, actually implement the different pages in WordPress and make one page the main page, then have sub pages, and then the sub pages be organized under different other pages, be organized under the sub page, and so on. Now this is what is called the organizing of the pages. So this step happens when you are writing the page yourself. When you're taking all that content that has been either given to you or you have written yourself, going to the dashboard, adding a new page, and then setting the parents appropriately. So this is what is called the organizing step. Once you have done that, excuse me for all these little mistakes that I am making here. Fourth step is to design and implement the navigation. So you have to find out, and I hope you are already aware at that point of time what the navigation is. So you have to go ahead and implement the navigation, and there you have to identify what will be the different things that will be in the NAV. We know that links can be in NAV. We have seen that pages can be part of NAV, and we have seen that categories can be part of NAV. So what are the different things that the user will be able to click in the navigation tab and reach in different places can all be designed and implemented in the NAV. So these are the four important steps you need to focus on. Always identify the project first and understand the project as clearly as you can. Then identify the content very clearly. Then go ahead and write those content in pages and posts, and finally go ahead and implement the NAV. The fifth step, or maybe the first step, it could be both, is to have a theme ready. So this could be the first step in the sense that before you go ahead do anything, after you understood a project, it's to identify the theme you want. It could also be the fifth step in the sense that once you have created the content, you can design the theme separately from the content, and then take this content and put it in any theme. So that's also possible. That's a matter of choice and taste. So either ways, you can either first try and sort out the theme for yourself for the project that you're doing, or you can come later and after you have identified the content and organize the content.